Hi, my name is Jackie and this is my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, it's good to see you as always. Thanks for joining me for today's video where we will be paying homage to a makeup brand that everyone loves. And when I started YouTube, or when I started watching YouTube, everybody was talking about it. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, then you already know. You'll have to keep watching. So let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Now today's video is kind of just paying homage to Makeup Geek, who made an announcement yesterday that they are closing up shop. They're going out of business. Marlena went on YouTube. That's where I saw the announcement that she was gonna just close up. There will be no more Makeup Geek. And she kind of talked briefly about it, but I wanted to do a eyeshadow look using some of the Makeup Geek single shadows that I have in my collection. Now, I don't have very many, but I remember when I first started watching YouTube makeup videos, everybody was talking about Makeup Geek. I didn't even have a channel, but I knew I wanted to have some Makeup Geek eyeshadows because it was very popular back then. And like I said, everybody was talking about Makeup Geek eyeshadows. So I picked up a few, not really even knowing at that time how to pick out eyeshadows or what shadows I was, kind of gravitating towards. I just picked up some. So hopefully we can create a look using these shadows today. But that's what today's video was about. I just wanted to use some of my Makeup Geek shadows and, just have a little chit chat with you guys. So first, I have gone ahead and prepped my skin. Let me catch you guys up. I thought I was going to have to go somewhere, but I actually don't. So my skincare is on. I did use this Prime and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. That's what's on my face, along with my Tatcha, the Silk Canvas. I've used this on my face. And on my eyes, I just went in with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and this is the original. I do have the anti-aging one, but this one is almost done, so I want to concentrate on using this one up. Okay, so as I said, we are going to be using our Makeup Geek shadows. The first one that I want to use in the crease is this one. Now, she has since renamed this shadow, but it is Cocoa Bear. This is what it was when I purchased it. So we're going to use this shadow in the crease area. And maybe I'll just use the mirror in the palette. Now, if you guys had heard the announcement yesterday, leave me a comment below and tell me what your thoughts are. I mean, these brands, indie brands, and brands in general, they're just finding it hard to survive. And especially now, with the way the prices are going up on everything, I wouldn't be surprised if we start hearing about a lot more brands that cannot keep it afloat. In this shade, this was probably one of the shades that I wanted the most from Makeup Geek because everybody was saying Cocoa Bear this, Cocoa Bear. Everybody was into Cocoa Bear, so this was one of the shades that I definitely wanted first. And then I have two other shades that I want to use in the crease. But let me see. They're very similar. And this one is called Bitten. And this is Bitten, and this is Cherry Cola. Very similar. Let me swatch. This Bitten. Oh, these are really similar. Like if you have one, you don't need the other. Bitten and Cherry Cola. So I think I'm going to go in with Bitten. Now this look today, we're not doing anything out of the box as far, it's just going to be a relatable, wearable makeup look. So far, we have Becca that closed shop, and one that was, I guess, really a surprise to me was when BH Cosmetics announced that they were closing doors, which I've heard since that they have been bought out by Makeup Revolution. And now I hear Makeup Geek. So I think I'm going to take the shade Cherry Cola, because I want to layer this shade. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this in my outer corner. Now I also have a, besides these single shadows, I also have one eyeshadow brush. And that's the thing, I have one eyeshadow brush from Makeup Geek. Now, that's the thing, you know, I wouldn't have thought that she was going to close shop because she just now did makeup brushes. Now, she had makeup brushes before, but she came out with some new ones, or these were revamped. So now I'm going in with, I forgot to tell you, now I'm going in just to deepen it up a little bit more with the shade called Aphrodite. I layered that on top of Cherry Cola. So yeah, it was kind of, her announcement kind of caught me off guard because, you know, she just made a big to-do about her eyeshadow brushes. Okay, that's darkened up. And we're going to pick up another shade, but I'm going to get my glitter glue. Now, I only picked up one eyeshadow brush from Makeup Geek, and I do love it, and I use it all the time. You guys see me use it all the time. And it's a foiled eyeshadow brush. Use this one. Yeah, it's a foiled eyeshadow brush, and I use it all the time as my brush for my lid. And this is just the NYX glitter glue. Put that down. And then I'm going to go in with the shade, let's see, what shade is this? Roulette. This is what it looks like. Let me swatch it for you. Super soft. This is it right here. Let's put this shade on the lid. Just take what's on my finger. And now I'm going to go in with my Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow brush. I'm going to pull my lid so it doesn't wiggle so much. And I'm not going to dip back into the product, but just gonna well, I am going to dip back in. Do a little bit with Bitten. And then Aphrodite. Okay, so I'm going to polish this up, finish this eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and both of my eyes are caught up. Just going to put a little bit of moisture on my lips using this Akar. I guess I can take the little red sticker off since it's no longer in Project Pan. This is the Akar Skin Pure Lip Restoration. So since both of my eyes have already been caught up, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into the base. And put this back in. I thought for foundation, I would use this Fenty Beauty. This is my Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation in the shade 420. Yes, 420. And we're just going to put a little bit on. Like I said, we're not going anywhere today, after all. So I'm just going to squirt a little bit on to this little foundation brush. Yeah, that's pretty well blended out. Now let's pull our concealer. And I went ahead and pulled this Morphe concealer. And what shade is this? C445. Now, I do think that Morphe has come out with a new concealer, and this isn't it. This is an older one. I don't like to wear too much concealer. Because if you're new here, my under eyes can go cakey real fast. And this concealer is very mattifying. I have forgotten about that. Very mattifying. I think I'm definitely going to go ahead and just grab my Tarte Glow Wand. Just do just a little dab. Because that's more matte than I want or care for. And I know I'm going to need it, so I'm just going to go ahead and dab a little bit here. Okay, so for face powder, I did bring out the Charlotte Tilbury to set underneath my eye. And I'm just going to go in really lightly with some powder. If you have a trouble spot on your face, let me know below. What is the part that gives of the face or the base that gives you the most problems? I would say mine is definitely my under eyes. Definitely the under eye area. Okay, and to set the rest of the face, I do have my Too Faced Ethereal Setting Powder. And this is in the shade Translucent Medium. I'm going to put a little bit of this on the face to set the foundation. It is a hydrating foundation, so I don't want to go in heavily with powder. Just a little bit. Now let's go ahead and pick up our bronzer. Haven't used this one in a while, and it is by Fenty Beauty, and it's the Coconut. Haven't used it in a while, but you see that dip going on. I do like it. Pull my hair back. Try to avoid getting my hairline too much makeup in it. And then what I like to do is take a flatter brush. This is by NYX. This is their 02 brush. It says just NYX Professional Makeup. So I like to take this brush because it's flat. And then this is the brush I like to use up here to bronze. And I like to kind of sweep the bronzer in my hairline a little bit. And then perfect for around the hairline. Okay, that's our bronzer. And I'm gonna do just a little contour. And we're gonna use our Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. And this is in the dark to deep. Pick up a little bit of both. This is really rich, so I don't take too much of this, but I just use a little bit of both. And usually people will kind of put powder around the sides to bake a little bit. I don't normally really do that. My skin type is combo. I'm usually just oily in my T-zone. And then the rest of my skin is really normal. But as far as the nose area, I don't leave the powder on to set. I just put it on to kind of clean up the area. And I don't let anything sit because I don't need to dry out my skin. I have mature skin, and that's just something that I don't need to dry out my skin area. Let's see, but I think I do want to use this Becca. This is in the shade Nightingale. This is what it looks like. Let's go in with this blush. Very pretty blush, very pigmented. Flip it over. Okay, our blush is on. Now, I am going to use a highlighter that I was contemplating getting rid of. I think I said that in my, I got it from BoxyCharm, and I said I was probably going to get rid of it. And I opened it up maybe last week to take a look at it again. Couldn't get the box open and ended up tearing the box all up. So it looks like I'm keeping it, which is not a bad thing because I have been using it this week and I do like it. So this is by Sophia plus Maybelline. And this is in the shade Peach Sangria. And this is what I have been using. And I just put a little bit. and buff it into the skin. Flip my brush over and just buff a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty Refreshing Setting Mist. Is that what it's called? The Makeup Refreshing Spray. This is called What It Do by Fenty Beauty. And now I'm just going to go ahead and mist my face just a little bit. Smells so good. Okay, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and work on completing the lower lash line. Is that what we're going to do? I think I'm going to do my eyebrows first. Let's do our brows first. And then I'll come back and do the lower lash line. I think I'm going to use my Rimmel London. This is an oldie but a goodie. It's my Rimmel London eyebrow pencil in the shade Black Brown. This is all that's left, but I do have a whole another one. So I'm going to sharpen this, do my eyebrows, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and so are the thick eyebrows. Got to get them done. So let's go ahead and do our lower lash line. We're going to go in with this green. And this is the NYX. Is this the one that's really a... Yeah, this is a lip pencil, but I wear it as an eyeliner. Just for a pop of color right here. And I am going to, the reason I went in with the green is because I'm going to do a pop of color in the inner corner. And I want to go in with this shade right here, which is called Epic. This is a foiled eyeshadow by Makeup Geek. It's very pretty. Okay, I'm going to go into Epic. It's very pretty. I'm just going to figure out how I'm going to blend this. That's pretty. And take this other brush and I'm going to bring Cherry Cola. I'm going to bring Cherry Cola down. And then I'm going to dip into Aphrodite. Remember, that's the shade that we mixed. I'm just going to bring it right here. And now we're going to go ahead and grab some more of Epic. I think I want to spray it just a little bit. And now let's find some mascara. And we're just going to try to complete this Maybelline, the Colossal mascara that I've been using. Just going to try to complete this one. So this has been my go-to mascara. And let me stop right here for just a second. I just want to blend this a little bit. There we go. So it's just looking too stark, like you just plopped it there. Okay, let me go ahead and try to get some lashes to work. I'll be right back. Okay, so we are in the home stretch of this look. All that's left to do is a lip color. And you guys know I have really been loving the bullet lipsticks more so than the liquid lipsticks. So I am going to go in with my Juvia's Place lip liner in the shade Scorpio. Okay. And then I went ahead and pulled an oldie but a goodie. This is my Too Faced lipstick, and this is in the shade Drunk Dial. Let's go ahead and apply this. And I can still smell the peach of this lipstick. And it's a little old now. Doesn't stink. And this is a very comfortable lipstick. I'm not sure. I've had this so long that this is supposed to be a matte. Sorry, I have my retainer in. Not sure if it's supposed to be a matte, but it doesn't feel drying. Now, I did say that this was going to be no fuss, no muss, easy, breezy, wearable look. Kind of transferred into something else. So, definitely would not wear this to work, but it still was an easy, breezy look nonetheless. So, this is my final look for the day using my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. These are, again, the single shadows that I have from the brand. And it is kind of bittersweet that they are no longer going to be selling Makeup Geek. Like I said, these were all I heard about when I started watching YouTube. All the influencers or creators, a lot of them were using the Makeup Geek eyeshadows. And like I said, I knew that when I started my channel, I wanted to get my hands on some of them. So this is what I picked up from the brand. Not very many. And again, my foiled eyeshadow brush. But These are probably still all available. Some of them may have a different name because Marlena went in and, you know, revamped them and try to give them different names. I'm not sure if she changed all of the round pans to square pans as well. I'm not sure about that, but anyway, I love these shadows, and I'm glad that I got a chance to play in them again, because I have been using my single shadows. Last week I was using my ColourPop single shadows, and so of course today, with all the fingerprints on here, I had to go in and use my Makeup Geek shadows. So if you did enjoy today's video, please consider subscribing to my channel, giving this video a thumbs up, and ringing the notification bell. It just lets you know each and every time that I upload a video. And share the channel, because you know I don't mind. And lastly, please know that you're always welcomed and wanted here on my channel. And with that said, that does complete today's video. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you have from Makeup Geek. Just tell me your overall opinion about how you feel about the brand going out of business. So again, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.